I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash, forgive me the spirit, to do this testimony. This will be a follow-up, okay, to the video I did a couple of videos ago about my dog being shot in the face. And he survived. He's doing great. But one thing that stood out through the spirit that Yahweh Shem Yahushai wanted me to see, that gave me chills actually. 8 months ago, there was a video that I posted of a dream that my wife had, man. Okay, and in that dream, my dog got shot in the face, point blank. Okay, but he died in that dream. All right, but he got shot in the face, point blank, straight up. Just like what happened in reality. If you see my video, if you haven't, that I posted days ago, I will put it in the description for you so you can check it out there. But in that video, which I'm about to play in a minute, it's very, very heavy. And it gave me chills, like I said, man, because everything added up. The only difference was in the dream, the man that shot my dog was an Edomite. Okay, but when Yahweh Shem Yahushai gave me the spirit to go back to that dream, it added up, man. Everything added up. And the spirit said to me that he had the spirit of the devil. He had the spirit of Esau on him, man. Okay, that's what it represented in the dream. Now, at the time, 8 months ago, I didn't know that. I was focused on Esau. Okay, I was focused on what can happen, man. And you will see, if you go back, they had a daughter. Everything happened just like it happened, man. Okay, they had a little dog, just like my wife's brother. Okay, he was provoking, just like my wife's brother. He took off, just like my wife's brother. We talked to his wife first through text message, but just like the dream, we spoke to the woman first, okay? Because you're going to see in a minute when I play it, in the dream, the man who shot my dog in the dream, he took off and he was hiding, man. And in reality, that's what happened. I kept telling her brother to face me, man. He wouldn't face me. Okay, so it's very, very, very heavy, man. And his wife was pleading, just like in reality. My brother's wife was pleading for us not to ruin their life because he's in the military. All right, and they both had a little daughter that was 3 and 4. Okay, that was 3 or 4. The same thing, man. So I got the chills, man. I got chills, heavy chills, man. Okay, because I thought about that actually when it took place. I actually thought about it, but I kind of like, okay, And then my wife brought it up. I thought about it more, and then somebody had posted a comment, okay, on the video a couple of days ago about my dog getting shot, bringing up the video that I'm about to play now. That was 8 months ago. All right, so that's a spirit, man. That is a spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. The difference is that in that dream, my dog died, man. But that's very heavy and spiritual that Yahweh Shem Yahushai made it where in reality he didn't die. So he can give you a dream, but he can change the outcome as he pleases. That is heavy, man, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So let me get right to the video. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash, forgive me the spirit, to do this testimony. This testimony is going into a dream that my wife had. So let's get right to it. So in the dream, we're at our house, and my wife asked my oldest son to go in the backyard to take the dog out because we have him inside because he gets out the fence, pretty strong dog. So he goes to take the dog out, and he's on his phone being distracted, and he looks up, and he can't see the dog. So he thinks the dog got out the fence. So he goes to look for the dog. He go outside the fence, and he can't see the dog. So he tells my wife, and my wife looks, and she sees the dog still in the backyard, but with my youngest son on a leash, somewhere in the back towards the backyard. Okay, so after that, my youngest son goes inside, and she takes over the dog. So when that happens, a Edomite in the neighborhood has his little dog, and he comes in my fence. He actually comes in my fence, and he starts taunting my dog. And my dog's huge, okay? So my wife tells him, like, what are you doing in our backyard? And he's trying to put his little dog in front of my big dog's face. And my wife's saying, you need to get out of here. And also telling him that my dog is not dog friendly. And that's true. Like he will kill a dog. So he's human friendly, but he ain't dog friendly. So he's like, oh, he ain't gonna do nothing to my dog. My dog just a little puppy. So he's putting the little dog in my dog's face, like yanking it back, putting it in his face, yanking it back, taunting my dog. So my dog bites his hand. He pulls out a gun with that same hand. He pulls out a gun and shoots my dog pretty much in the face. And the kind of gun he had, like it was one of those guns that shoots out multiple bullets. And he pretty much killed my dog. Then he took off. Okay, while that happened, my wife is screaming my name to come outside. So as I'm coming outside, he already took off to his house. But my wife knew where he lived at. I guess she saw him before. So we went to their house, okay, me and her, pissed off because our dog is laying there bloody and dead. So as we go to their house, they had their door cracked open. So my wife just opens the door like, no, we're going to go up in here. She opened the door, and then his wife is like, please, please. So his wife is already in there crying because she said she heard the gunshots. And she knew something was wrong because she pretty much knew what her husband was up to, that he was going to go over there trying to taunt our dog, and mess with him. Okay? And she said, please, please, my daughter, she has knots on her head. So as soon as her husband shot our dog, she said she heard the gunshots, and she has a little daughter. They have a little daughter, like 3 years old, something like that. And she can see knots appearing on her daughter's head right after he shoots our dog, right? Now he's in the room hiding himself, the husband. And he's saying that he don't want to come out the room. We tell him come out the room. He don't want to come out, right? And she's begging like, please, please help my daughter, because she knew something was wrong. Like we messed with the wrong people, okay? Because basically a curse is coming upon their house, pretty much. So when he wouldn't come out the room, I said, you know what? I told my wife, he said, you know what? That's fine. I'm going to put a curse on all y'all house. So I put a curse on their house, and the wife is begging and pleading like, no, please, please, And then all of a sudden, when I did that, when I put a curse and we about to leave, their daughter's eyes start drooping where you can see the red meat, right? And her mouth start drooping where you can see the red meat coming out, like to the point where it's like she has a disease or something. She looks deformed pretty much. And the husband immediately starts coughing, comes running out the room. As we walking out, I told her, let's go. And he said, please, please, please don't leave my house like this. Don't leave my house like this. Please, please. And we just kept walking like, nope. You're going to have to eat these curses. So they were pleading. They were on the ground pleading, begging for us not to leave and pretty much take the curse up off their house. And that's the dream right there, man. And spiritually, when you look at it, man, the things that these Edomites have done to us as a people, have done to life itself, they provoke everybody, man. And they still walk around like they ain't did nothing, man. Like they're pure, like they belong on the earth to do these wickedness forever, man. These wicked deeds. Okay? So at the end of the day, when you spiritually look at it, man, they going to get what's coming to them, man. Yahweh Shema Shai is going to bring them to their knees, where they're going to be pleading with supplication. They're going to be pleading. And the scriptures talk about that, man. Okay? Talks about when we're changed and we come back down and they're going to be on their knees pleading, man, begging for their life. Begging, man. Okay? Because they're evil, because they're wicked. They are the wicked that the Bible speaks of. So, just a quick little dream, man, but it's spiritual, man. And it shows you the power that we have as Hebrew Israelites, man. All right, you can read about it, man. When Elisha, when they messed with him, what happened? There were, those kids were provoking him, right? And then he put a curse on them pretty much. And what happened? Those bears came out and ripped those kids to pieces. All right, and there's multiple stories in the scriptures, man. Use Google. You can find them. But it just shows you, man, the power we have as a people, man. We are the wrong people to mess with, especially when we are in line with Yahweh Shem Shai. We have the power, man. Okay, Yahweh Shem Shai created them. I mean, think about that. Yahweh Shem Shai created them. He created the other nations. Okay, so if Yahweh Shem Shai be for you, who could be against you? So I'm going to leave it at that. With that, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash, for giving me the spirit to do this testimony. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to Akim out there that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.